What is going on, everybody? It's MrAeroHD here, and we are back with another episode of our ESDA career thing. We are here in Monza, and I just want to add some background before we get into the battles. I was having major technical issues with my streaming stuff. Of course, you guys know, some of you know. I stream the rounds when I take part in them. Normally, I try to get on, have an hour, half an hour practice. I jumped on, battle started around 7. I jumped on around 6:15 to try to get my stream to work, and it just fucking would not work at all. So with that, I am coming into battles today, or I was going into battles with literally no practice at all. And I was up against the slap train of all people. So no practice. I barely had any practice beforehand. I still have no idea how I qualified so well. No warm-up, and my tune, I tried running it a bit softer than normal just to be able to get more angle, and the trade-off is that it wasn't as predictable. So I had all these factors going in against. I was pretty nervous to battle Slap, to be honest. I think that I'm overall better as an overall drifter than Slap Train, mostly just because I think I have a stronger sense of like what to do in battles. But he did have more warm-up, he did have more practice, and from what I've been watching from him on his stuff, I was gonna say go check his channel out, but you guys obviously already know who this man is. I've seen that he's getting really better and better, especially with his lead runs. So I was not confident, but I was nervous. I wasn't super nervous either. So we're gonna do the first run, and then I'm gonna show you guys a breakdown of what happened from the ESDA perspective, so from Slap's point of view. So here's go with run number 1. That was horrible. So I gotta kill my follow run. I had to kill my follow run. I did save it, but that was a huge stall and drop in speed. Okay, so what I'm gonna be able to do here, let me just make sure this will work. Cool. I can pause the video, and I can point stuff out here with my cursor just to show you what I did and what didn't do wrong. Pretty simple breakdown here as I just borked myself. So we're going in, and right here is where I should have stopped. That's the amount of angle I should have pulled, but I felt like I entered too late and I was going too quickly. So I was like, all right, I got to throw it a bit thicker, and then I just threw way too much. Like, I ended up pulling out the angle here, but I slowed down so much and I kicked the clutch, and I was just doing my best to try to not stall out, or not spin out, that I stalled out, and I was barely moving, and I was off clip too. So Slap enters, and he's got nowhere to go really because I stopped. So he's gonna straighten out here, which is not his fault, so he will not be deemed at fault for that. I ended up dropping a tire there as well because I had to run the line really shallow. This is kind of sketchy for me in terms of a call. Like, I get why they did it, just like maybe I'm biased because it's me. I'm judging my own stuff, which is possible. But like, I come in here and I understand I had to make a big correction, but you know, I also did not lose drift. I corrected, but I never straightened out, and I dropped a tire. Unless there's 2 tires, I think. Yeah, you know, I think there's 2 tires off. I think there's 2 tires off there. So yeah, oh, yeah, for sure, I had my 2 front tires off, and I dropped a tire there. But you know, the rest of my run was good. Unfortunately, that was like the best I've ever done through corner 2. And then corner 3, I was pretty good. But if we're taking into a factor that if we're taking in that let's say I've zeroed here, you know, there's not much else they can do, because I definitely dropped a tire, like, for sure. I just think that there's 2 off right there. My 2 front tires are off, which is unfortunate because I don't really want to go out that way. But at this point, it's my own fault. I personally think that this call could have went either way. You know, Slap could have adjusted to what I was doing in the lead car, but again, I fucked up. I'm not trying to sit here and be like, nah, he's a dumb idiot. Like, I totally made a mistake here, 100%. I'm just saying the argument can be made for the other side, but I completely see where the judges are coming from, and it makes perfect sense. I slowed down, slap stalled out, my fault. I'm just saying I did not lose drift, and I didn't straighten out myself. I cut the corner a little bit, but, you know, I completely get it. I'm just playing devil's advocate, basically, for the other side, but, yeah, pretty upset at myself, because I knew, that I like, knew I shouldn't run like that, and I knew I shouldn't have ran that aggressive, so we're gonna go into run 2 here. I'm out. That's it. It's done. Yep, it's done. Bye, Pete. I don't know what the fuck that entry was. He made mistakes in his lead, but there's no way. No, there's no way. Okay, now we're gonna watch this dumpster fire. So we're gonna go in. You're supposed to enter there, right where I'm pointing with the cursor here, right where Slap is entering. But what I was trying to do, actually, what my buddy Westies was telling me to do was enter next to the car. I didn't end up getting that good of a run off the line. Not good enough to be like, no, I'm not gonna run this. But I entered here because I wanted to enter at the same time as him. Fucking mistake. This right here, this entry screwed me for the whole run, because the Monza's basically, it's very flowy in the way that if you make a mistake on turn 1, it's going to affect you turn 2 and turn 3. There's other, like Indy for me, like you could mess up that first corner, adjust, and then you could run a perfect rest of the run. For me here in Monza, it was like if you screwed up turn 1, that's it. You might as well just stop. So I'm gonna see if I can go frame by frame here. Yep, I'm gonna go frame by frame. It's kind of blurry. I apologize. I'm using the preview screen on my video editing software just so you guys can get a big cursor. I know the quality is not excellent, and I apologize for that, but it is what it is. So I entered way too early, and like I guess here, I think you can hear me say it in the video, is I basically gave up at this point. Slap he knows he has an advantage. He shouldn't be doing anything stupid in front of me, which he does not. He lays down a pretty good lead run. I straighten out. There's a tire off again. I think 2 if they count the rumble strip. So I've already zeroed basically at this point. And then right here was the real nail in the coffin. I over-rotated. I could have caught up and did some cool stuff on his door and maybe given myself a chance, but I over-rotated right here, and then he just takes off. I think I got more power than him. I think my car is faster. It just, you know, there's only so much you can do after a major mistake like that. Luckily, it would have been cool because he ran wide there, I think. I think that's not the right line. He ran wide, so I could have caught a lot of ground. But unfortunately, there's not really much you can do. We did lose 2 Slap Train in round 1 to open, and I'm super upset. Again, Slap, if you're watching this, no disrespect to you, because you did great. I just fucking played myself. I think that it wasn't a fair shake to say that, like, you know, that was giving me giving 100%. So I do hope I meet you again in battle, so I can give you a real thrashing. Not real thrashing, that's not the word I was looking for, but a real, like, you know, a real battle, because like this was not my best. I'm just super bummed in myself, and I would be bummed no matter who I went against. It doesn't matter that it's Slap Train. It could have been like XXX Drifter 49XXX. I don't care. I'm just upset that I didn't get beat. I beat myself. And you know, we're not in the bedroom, so beating yourself is not a good thing. Hey. But let's go over to my handy dandy tab here. Checking the points, we are in 18th. I think we were in 15th or 16th before, so we're only 10 points down. I'm super fucking lucky that we didn't drop that far in points. That top 8 dream is getting farther and farther away. So we really need to have a good showing at Lime Rock, which is our next round. Luckily, though, I have already built the setup for Lime Rock. It already feels great. Just needs some tweaks and a bit more seed time. So I have way more faith that we're going to do way better at Lime Rock. And that's really all you can do in this situation, is just move onward and upward and kind of hope that everything gets better. So again, Slap, if you're watching this, and anything I said here, I meant no disrespect. You did good. I'm just upset at myself for driving like shit. But I do hope I meet you again. And you know, give you my all, I guess. I didn't want to say that because it sounds so cheesy. So thank you again to Curtis for the designs, and I'm sorry for letting you guys down, but I will be back to beat some ass in round 5. So thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.